Focus, focus, focus on the game. That's our goal today.
Before he came to coach at Middlesex High, Mark Bowen spent many years as an assistant at L.C. Bird in Chesterfield. Both communities love their teams, but in the Middle Neck, it's a whole town's worth of support.
It's more of that hometown crowd. It's smaller, but everybody's involved in the program. It's not just the coaches and the kids' parents. There's more people now interacting.
The two teams may play the same game and share a color pattern, but the circumstances and challenges surrounding each couldn't be more different. The number of players the Skyhawks might have on their roster is close to the number of kids in each grade at Middlesex.
I got 10 people coming back on both sides of the ball. Before our first game, 5 of those starters got hurt. 3 of them had season-ending injuries that needed surgery. So out of that, I had to find more players.
And you never know where you'll find them. 2 years ago, Bowen's wife told him about this 7th grader who might not have normally caught the coach's eye.
And she said, there's a girl in 7th grade. She's out there playing football with the boys. And she's tearing them up. I said, you should ask her to come play.
Okay, I usually play at football games and then at cookouts or stuff, and I just got more interested in playing.
That girl is Grace Reza, and she came out for the varsity team earlier this year as a freshman.
As a coach with a female on your team, you got to learn how to do these things.
But her playing style nearly ended her career before it began.
Because she runs the ball hard, she has no fear, she doesn't pause to pick a hole. She wants to run over you. When we first started, she was going to be in my mix, but she broke her collarbone doing a tackling drill. Just the way she turned and rolls.
It was very disappointing, and I was crying because I couldn't play no more.
Grace missed the first 6 games of the season rehabbing her injury and came back as soon as she was able. Her example made a big impact on her teammates. So much so, one of them made an on-the-field sacrifice so she could make history.
We had a breakaway play, and one of our running backs fell right there at the 5-yard line. Clear, he could win for a touchdown. I was like, what are you doing? And they're all yelling, put Grace in, put Grace in. So we stopped, called timeout. I said, Grace, you're up. It's your turn.
Grace is in the game. Who got her?
The play is called 24 ISO, one Grace has run hundreds of times in practice. When it counted for real, she didn't miss. Dozens of girls have played football in Virginia before her, but none has ever scored a touchdown. Grace Reza made VHSL history in her first game back.
Everyone's been coming up to me and saying, like, the first girl to score. It feels great that everyone is appreciative of it, and yeah, it feels good to be the first girl in Virginia to do that.
The way Grace plays is something that I can't teach. She came right into it and went right at it and was able to compete at the varsity level as a 9th grader. I now have additional female students that are coming out saying, I'm playing next year because of Grace.